The moment Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 1 dropped, the internet erupted. Within minutes, social media turned into a wildfire of reactions, theories, and leaked clips, flying faster than anyone could scroll. Fans said the season didn't just start strong, it blew the roof off from the opening scene. Netflix crashed, timelines flooded, and the entire internet felt like it had been pulled straight into the upside down. But even with all the chaos, there were a few spoiler-heavy moments that rose above everything else, dominating conversations around the world. And these weren't just simple plot twists. These were game-changing reveals that had fans saying this season might be the boldest one yet. From the second a story began, viewers knew something was different. Rumors online say the first scene hit with a twist nobody expected, shifting the tone in a way that caught even longtime fans off guard. People described it as eerie, unsettling, and way darker than anything the show has done before. Posts across X claimed the season opened by answering a question fans had debated for years, while also raising a dozen new ones. It set off a chain reaction of theories before people even made it to episode 2. And if the opening felt like a shockwave, the next reveal only turned the temperature up further. Because not long into the season, cameos started stirring the internet into a frenzy. Some of these appearances had been whispered about for years in fan circles, but others hit completely out of left field. Reports claim a few returning characters showed up in ways that changed everything fans assumed about their arcs. Screenshots spread everywhere, sparking debates about whether these were real appearances, visions, memories, or something far more mysterious. On Reddit, viewers were convinced the season had planted quiet hints about these returns as early as Season 3, while others argued they were intentional misdirections. And as the cameos trended globally, the narrative shifted again, because the Upside Down itself was evolving in ways that had fans freaking out. This season didn't just bring the Upside Down back, it escalated it. Viral clips showed new environments, strange distortions, and otherworldly changes that made the place feel more alive than ever before. Fans talked about new creatures that looked more dangerous and unpredictable, almost like the Upside Down was adapting to the real world. Others pointed out the environment seemed to follow rules nobody had noticed before. People slowed down scenes frame by frame, convinced the show was hinting at the true origins of the dimension. And while everyone was busy analyzing the new look of the Upside Down, a different shock took over the conversation, one involving a major character whose fate left viewers in total panic. According to trending posts, one of the most important characters faces a situation that instantly threw the fandom into chaos. People claimed this could be the most devastating moment in the entire series if it plays out the way the internet believes. Some fans insisted the show would never let this character go out like that, while others said the scene looked final, unavoidable, and heartbreaking. TikTok was filled with reaction videos, most of them just people staring at the screen with their hands over their mouths. And with every new post, speculation only grew. Was the character really in danger? Was it a misdirection? Or was the show setting up something massive that ties directly into the season's biggest twist? Because a few scenes later, everything changed again. Online buzz suggests one particular twist redefines the entire story from Season 1 all the way to now. It wasn't loud, it wasn't flashy, but the moment hit hard because it reframed characters, motives, and the true nature of what the Upside Down really is. People immediately started pulling up old episodes, comparing scenes, trying to find clues they had missed on the first pass. Forums exploded with long breakdowns explaining how this twist connects dots that never made sense before. Some fans even said the twist felt like the writers had been planning this from day one. Whether that's true or not, the reveal pushed the fandom into detective mode, and that energy only intensified when the identity of this season's main villain became the most discussed topic online. Rumors claim the villain reveal was one of the season's biggest punches, not because it was someone new, but because it was someone the internet wasn't expecting in this form. The reveal ties deep into the history of Hawkins and brings a level of emotional complexity the show has never touched before. Some viewers said it was obvious in hindsight, pointing to small clues scattered throughout past seasons. Others argued it came out of nowhere in the best way possible.
Discussion shifted between excitement, shock, and disbelief as fans tried to understand the villain's true motive. But even then, the show wasn't done, because the final episode delivered the moment that ended up dominating the entire online conversation. The cliffhanger in the last episode didn't just trend, it broke social media. Viewers said the ending was so intense, it felt like a final punch straight to the chest. It cut off at a point that left people yelling at their screens, demanding answers. Within minutes, theories flooded social feeds, explaining what the final moment might mean for the fate of Hawkins, the Upside Down, and every character still standing. Some claimed it was the darkest ending the show had ever attempted. Others said it was the perfect setup for the final showdown in Volume 2. Either way, the conversation didn't slow down for hours. But what many people didn't realize at first was that the biggest clues for what's coming next weren't in the cliffhanger. They were hidden in the background of earlier episodes. And that's where the internet went wild all over again. As more fans rewatched the season, small details began trending. Tiny moments viewers completely missed on the first pass. Posts pointed out strange symbols, background objects, music choices, and subtle visual cues that hinted at deeper secrets. Some fans said the clues were pointing toward a major return in Volume 2. Others believed the hints were revealing the true nature of the Upside Down, finally answering questions the show has kept hidden for nearly a decade. And every new discovery sparked another round of theories and excitement that shows no sign of slowing down. In the end, Stranger Things Season 5 Volume 1 didn't just live up to the hype, it created a tidal wave of reactions that took over the entire internet. From shocking character moments to unexpected returns, evolving threats, game-changing twists, and a cliffhanger that left fans stunned, this season delivered one jaw-dropping reveal after another. And if all this is only Volume 1, then whatever the show has planned for Volume 2 might be the biggest and most emotional ending Stranger Things has ever attempted. Fans aren't just waiting, they're counting down every second. Because after everything that happened this season, one thing is clear. The final chapter is going to change everything again.